Hello, and welcome to the Dementia Dish with Danielle. My name is Danielle Farrell, and I am an educator at the Alzheimer's Society of Peel, and I'm coming to you to talk about staying mobile with dementia today. So, dementia is likely to have an impact on a person's mobility. And regardless of disease, people living with dementia will most likely experience change in their mobility over the course of their disease. This can occur early or later in their disease progression. What does it look like? So the person may become unsteady on their feet. They may start to walk slower. They may have what is called a shuffled gait, where they slide their feet forward when walking instead of lifting their feet. They may have slower reaction times, so their response rate from a physical perspective may change. They may start to bump into things. They may experience stiffness to their body and to their joints and have difficulty moving from a lying down position to a sitting upright position or vice versa. If somebody is experiencing vascular dementia, then they may have difficulties with balance and a greater likelihood of having falls. They also might feel weakened leg and arm muscles as a result of having stroke damage and have limited mobility. A common symptom in dementia is for people to experience apraxia. Apraxia is trouble with purposeful body movements. This may mean the person has difficulty initiating the movements that they want. So their brain may know exactly what it wants to do, but getting the body, the signal from brain to body to get the body to do it may be impaired. So they may have difficulty directing body parts to do familiar tasks. So, for example, the person may go to sit in a chair and only get one of their bum cheeks on the chair, or may miss sitting in the chair altogether. They may have difficulty understanding verbal directions such as up, down, back, right, and front. You may see when the person is trying to do everyday activities or what we call sometimes activities of daily living, the person may have difficulty with getting dressed. So, getting their arm, for example, to go into the armhole or to get just one leg into a pant leg, for example. The person may have difficulty now with buttons, so the fine motor skills required to do up buttons or zippers may be impacted. The person may have difficulty initiating their hand to pick up a fork or spoon during eating. And so the person may need a little difficulty getting started. So this is these body movement activities that can be affected. The person also, as a part of apraxia, may miss steps in task completion. So, some of the suggestions for exercises for people who may be experiencing mobility issues as a result of dementia. So, seated exercise, where the person remains sort of anchored, if you will, in their seat so that it protects hips and knees and reduces the risks of falls. Tai Chi can be excellent for promoting balance as well as yoga and Pilates. Any walking can be great for increasing stamina and balance. Swimming, especially if someone has joint pains and aches, then aquafit being in water can help to be able to exercise without pain. Gardening, going to the gym. There are so many different ways to keep active, but exercise is important to keep mobility at its best. So it's always important to stretch before doing any exercising. Even brisk walks can require some gentle stretching prior. So, other exercises that can help in falls prevention. One of them is weight shifting. So, shifting weight from one leg to another. An example of this might be lunges. standing on one leg and holding on to something for balance, like holding on to the back of a chair, for example. Heel to toe walking, leg raises, foot tapping, head rotations, standing marches, and sit to stands are all good ways to improve mobility and to strengthen the body against falls. So, how can a person maintain or retain their mobility? So, you may want to try using weights, but nothing that is too heavy. So, a 2 pound or less weight, stretching daily, making sure to get up and walk because sitting all day can lead to losing skills, some walking skills, and consider joining activities at a senior center or take advantage of an adult day program. So, tips and strategies for mobility issues. Arrange for walking aids like canes, walkers, or wheelchairs. Consider possible physical therapy to help strengthen those muscles and improve balance. Watch for worsening symptoms and keep your eye out for especially balance issues. And try using a heating pad or heated compress on the knees or joints 15 minutes prior to exercise or to being mobile. Thank you for joining us at the Dementia Dish. If you'd like to contact the Alzheimer's Society of Peel, we can be contacted at this phone number and at direct.support@alzheimerpeel.com. You can also follow the Alzheimer's Society Peel on Facebook, on X, on Instagram, and you can see some more of our dementia dishes on YouTube. Hope to see you next time at a Dementia Dish.